Hi everyone, this is a common fault with transits. I think it's a common fault with a lot of them. The doorsteps, the front passenger and driver's doorsteps. Once a year, without fail, I take my steps out and I lift the rugs up and I clean underneath the rubber rugs, make sure it's dry, and I shall show you in this video what happens to the steps and what it accumulates. Let's get on. No, look, green screen. Look, it's green screen. On, off. Like it? I like it. Cheers.
Right people, I've gone and done it without filming this side. Just had this step out of my van and just to get the dust and the shit out from underneath him, and there's unblocked the drainage holes. Nothing wrong with him, just painted him and treated him. And I've just come round to the driver's side now and I've just pulled the step out. There it is, lovely sunny day. That's the step. And I've just been poking and prodding, and got my putty knife. There is hardly any rust underneath him again. That's all surface. It's all surface, but the drainage holes are blocked. And this is what collects underneath your step. Each time you get in, you drag a little bit, it drops down the sides. Just drops down the sides. You can't stop it though. I mean, there's just a little bit of surface rust and absolutely nothing at all to worry about. That is in the case of this van. And you know what? I did this 2 years ago when I bought her. I did this. And this is what's collected over that time period. I thought that was a penny then. I thought I was rich for a change. Oh, it is a penny. A rusty penny too. Yeah. Oh well. This is all the wires down to the back. Now it's all out in one group. I can let me just zip tie that up there. Let's see if I can get that in there. Yeah. Yeah, bloody look coated in it. There is nothing wrong with it. I'll give it another rust treatment and wait for that to dry. And put it back in. You're stuck to the window anyway. Just put my thumb on my lens. Right, now I've got to climb up to see if I can see. Well, if I haven't got it, it won't be a video. No. I'm only doing this today because of I'm going to say it, the little bastard pinched me fucking red diesel again last night out of her. I don't know why they do it, because there's only a gallon in there, 8 pints. It's not worth having. And I think they do it, then realise and let it just, you know. If I can pull it. Right. Screwdriver. I don't know whether you can see with this camera, but just there is the drainage hole, and there's another one there. One there, and one there. And look, they're both blocked. You should be able to get a screwdriver through them. There's a slope. Make sure the slope is clean, and the same with this one. Look at it. There it is. Make sure the slope's clean, and then in theory, any rust that's any water that's in there should run out. There you go. And that is only surface. It's not gone through. Not gone through. I'll get a screwdriver now and I'll chisel all that off. I'll get a rag and wash it down, and I'll treat it with acid, and I'll get the paint out and paint it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. There's no other rust in there. I'll get the tape and I'll tape all these wires up together and run them across underneath there, and then that'll be another job done. Right, lick your bum, stick you back to the window. Alright, that's where you were. There we go. T. Right, that isn't flash. It's a mixture of water and degreaser. Commercial degreaser though. There. I think I might want a new door rubber as well, because the rubber's worn through. Give it a final brush now. Right, let me just explain how these the screws that hold it, right? You underneath, look, they're there. They are threaded, but they're also put in from the top. They screw into the step first, then drop out. But because these are underneath, I can't get to the other. Because these are underneath, water gets on the thread and it rusts, so you can't get them undone. So you just keep undoing them, and they'll unscrew from out of the bottom of the step. That's the bottom of the step, and they just unscrew from those. When you come to put it in, you just got to get it lined up right, and they'll screw back into the step. They do spin, so they're easy enough if ever you're trying to take the step out. But believe me, every Transit has got this, and it will be absolutely chock-a-block full of dirt. Right. There you go. Hopefully you can see it now. You can see it all around the bolt holes where the step touches the metal. That's where it rusts, because it rubs. And I'm just going over all the little rust spots. And I'm not being sparing with it. I'm really lacing it on, because it will dry down black. There you go. There you go. Right, I'm going to give that half an hour to dry whilst I drink my tea, and then we'll come back to it. Oh, better put some on that outside, isn't it? Try not to get it on the black if I can help it. Use the rag. There you go. Right, lid. Right people, I just shook some paint up. It's all dried off, and I'm just putting a light coat on just to make it look a bit tidier, that's all. There we go. Okay, now I got overspray on my camera. Just put my knife along there. There you go. I ain't left-handed, look at that. There you go. I ain't doing too fussy with it, because at the end of the day it isn't really seen. But I just like to know that it's not in there anymore. And it's treated for another year. Let's just make sure that those are still empty. Yep. There you go. There's the cap. There. Now I'm out of the way. Nice and shiny. And honest, that won't take long to dry. We just done that you off the side again. Get you a little bit closer. There you go. Oh, spit. Make sure those are empty. That's the only two drain holes that are in there, and those are just grommets. I don't know why. I think it could be because they use a different step somewhere along the line. So there, that's all that got rid of. This van is so clean. That's why I went for it. I knew the van from new. So that's all treated. I can start to put it back together. Yeah, there you go. Nice and close. I can see through the lens now, through the screen. Oh, until the sun comes on it. Nice and clean. Job done. There you go. That's the step. Right. Catch you again in a minute. Another cup of tea, I suppose. Alright, we'll stick you back on the side. If you're looking down that way somewhere, let's have a look. I can't see the bloody screen. I ain't complaining about the sun now. There you go. Right. I'm underneath now. And I'll put the step back in. Take the wire up. Get the big lines, tighten them up. And that is it, pull it back down. Where I've put it as though it's quite thick now because of the carpet that's in the front. There, that's that one. That's all three back in there. I often wondered where that went up behind the step. That's just to keep the jack in place. And of course the pipe was putting the foam back in. So you can see there, that's the foam that goes inside, that holds the jack, goes in that way around. It's all broken up, disappeared, so I'm not putting it back in. I'll just put the jack straight down on the floor. But see, you can see how the dirt gets in there when the lid's back on there. You know, you keep stepping in, you can see the dirt on the step already. Talking away there, and dusty men were stood there watching me. So when you get in, it all runs back in there. Slightest bit of wet on your feet goes back in there. So anyway, that's all the cables up out of the way. Let's tie here. Right. Everybody tries to put the jack in, the wheel brace in. This one I don't think is any good for this one anyway. No, because I've got 3/4 nuts on it now, but it goes in and around the corner like that. The scissor jack, make sure the lid's down, put him in on his side, slide him round, push him to the back. This is the handle for him, the winder. Put him in, slide him forwards. Get your lid, take the dog hair off it. Right, drop it back in its slots. And there you go. Jack stored away, nice and tidy. There you go. Let's see, the dirt just runs down inside these. That's why the driver's side always gets more dirt. You get in, muddy shoes, on the step, and it drops down inside there, out of the way. And of course, every time you sweep it, it goes in there. So I'm just going to open that up and put that strap back inside there, just in case. There you go. Bloody travellers have got bloody Subaru Imprezas. It's a pain in the butt. Right, I think I'm as good as done there. That's that done. So I'll call it a day there. Thanks for watching. Right, that's all back together. Steps in there. That's all in there nice and tidy. And of course those come on with the interior lights. Got my diesel tank back in. All the pipes are inside now. There. There you go. Just got my mess to clean up now.